This is your Weather Extreme video for Saturday, February the 27th. Wow, we're winding down February very quickly. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters, and let's get right to the maps. We've got a surface high pressure that is going to be bringing a fabulous weekend to central Alabama. The high pressure centered this morning over southeastern Louisiana, generally in the vicinity of New Orleans, and that will be gradually sliding across the Gulf Coast over the weekend, bringing us a couple of great days with warming temperatures and clear skies. In the upper atmosphere, we do have a bit of a trough over the eastern U.S., and that trough will be moving off the east coast as a weak ridge comes across us. In the meantime, temperatures across the United States not looking too bad. Some of the coldest temperatures in northern New England. Across the southeastern U.S., our temperatures are fairly mild for this time of year. We do see a bunch of readings at or just below the freezing mark, and I noticed our sky watcher at Black Creek reported 25 degrees this morning. So a bit nippy to get your Saturday started, but we should see temperatures climb to around 60 degrees, so it should feel great. Watch warning map is relatively quiet. The bright red colors in the central U.S. are actually fire danger warnings, and then the yellow is actually an amber alert. We do have down in Florida, in the vicinity of Jacksonville, we do have some freeze warnings. QPF-wise for the next 5 days, not looking at a great deal of precipitation. We have some small chances on Monday, but that'll be very small. And then the bulk of the rain expected to come late Tuesday and into Wednesday. Storm Prediction Center has some thunderstorms outlooked over the northwestern United States for day 1. Day 2, extreme northwestern U.S. in the vicinity of Seattle and down to Portland. And then for day 3, we have a marginal risk basically in the central breadbasket of the United States over parts of northern Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, southwestern Missouri, and parts of the extreme southern Nebraska. All right, the 06E GFS model run this morning, and there's our surface high pressure. And as you can see, it just moves Sunday over into the vicinity of about the Big Bend country of Florida, just to the south of Tallahassee. So a great weekend in store. By Monday, the surface high is gradually moving off the coast, and a southerly flow is returning up the lower Mississippi River Valley, but the return moisture is not that significant. We do have a dying front approaching us, so we do have a small chance for showers in, but I think most of us stay dry. In the upper atmosphere, we see that the flow is nearly zonal, which is not allowing that front to get very far, so the front is likely to just wash out. Tuesday, we see a very potent upper shortwave moving out of the Central Plains states that will be affecting us late Tuesday and into early Wednesday as a surface low-pressure area develops over the lower Mississippi River Valley and will move rather quickly up into New England. Now, with this system, there is a sort of a look of severe weather, but I don't think things are going to develop very well for it. We see that the Cape values at midday on March the 1st, Tuesday, our primary election day, by the way. We see that the Cape values are somewhat limited during the day, and then in the evening around midnight, we see that the Cape values come up a little bit as the front moves through. So yes, we may hear some thunder, but I doubt that we'll see anything in the way of severe weather. Not only that, the MOS guidance from the GFS suggests dew points at Birmingham only reaching 50 degrees, so likely to be rather limited in severe weather potential. By Wednesday, that rather fast-moving shortwave has reached the eastern U.S., and at the surface, we see that the surface low is in the vicinity of New York City. The front is well off the southeast U.S. coast. And we're coming under high pressure, but the high pressure is basically from over Texas, so we're not likely to be very cold, but it's one of those days that Wednesday is going to be one of those days perhaps when the temperature actually falls slowly during the day instead of rising. Another one, though, another short wave comes quickly on the heels of that first one for Thursday. Now, I think for us, we stay dry on Thursday, but that system moves through very quickly, and this is Friday at midday. So I think that we will see a low-pressure system develop over the lower Mississippi River Valley. And instead of moving northeast, this one is going to move to the east-southeast and be in a position over or just to the east of Jacksonville by Friday morning. So the good news here is that the chances for rain Thursday and into early Friday should be waning by the afternoon Friday, and that should pave the way for high pressure over the southeastern U.S. on Saturday. So that would be another great day for us. And the weather pattern as we look out into Voodoo Country stays very active. It looks like we should have around the 7th, 8th, 9th of March, we should have a very warm period as we get a nice ridge developing, a very substantial ridge in response to a very deep and digging trough over the western United States all the way down into Baja California. That system comes out around the 10th and 11th of March, but that system is followed very quickly with another one around the 13th of March. So the weather pattern remaining quite active. Big thank you to the folks at Black Warrior Methane for inviting me down for a severe weather safety talk yesterday, and then inviting me to share lunch with them, and had a great time at their crawfish boil. I expect to have the next Weather Xtreme video posted first thing on Sunday morning, at least by 8 a.m. or so. In the meantime, stay tuned to the blog for notes on Alabama's weather. Have a great day, and Godspeed.